sunroof top, digging in the scene with the gangster lean and and we ain't coming down, see on my face that smile, see on my head that crown, I'm on top of the world, top of the town, baby.
I moved up the hood to have the church on the corner where I sit and talk shit all day cause I wanna. And on top of that, wasn't none of y'all gonna do nothing but keep running your mouth and keep frontin'. Go ahead and say something, I'll wait. I ain't gonna wait too late, cause in a minute I'm escape. If there is no debate, no, it's not an option. You gotta keep cock watch.
You are a guardian angel and designer. You're from the Bronx, bro. You are not from Harlem. Why do you keep thinking that you are from Harlem, bro? You are not from Harlem. I did not grow up with you. I am from 140th and Lenox. I am from NFL. Up the block is 40 Wolves. Lou Simpsons, I'm on 142nd Cross Square. D. Ferg on number 8th Avenue. I don't see you around none of this. Not from none of that.
At some point, you were in the Bronx then?
I was born in the Bronx.
Okay, born in the Bronx.
Play sports, I ended up being in the streets, but I was dead nice at basketball because Cam and them was nice. So
Which I never knew, and I known you this long.
yeah,
Okay.
my grandma's from Aruba, so they didn't really care about no athletic nothing.
So back to Cardinal Hayes. Wait a minute.
Hayes.
So okay, so you lived at some point you were in the Bronx then?
I was born in the Bronx.
Okay, born in the Bronx. Okay, so you lived at
From I can remember the age of 5, which is like 81.
that
For the whole-
concourse.
From I can remember the age of 5, which is like 81.
That
For the whole-
concourse, bro.
to the whole time. Like
You
I
can see anything
I
happen.
remember
up
when
there.
crack was sold in vanilla envelopes and things like that. Like the Concord, my block was from I can remember the age of 5, which is like 81.
That concourse, bro.
Because Cam and them was nice, so I had to keep up. I was with my grandma's from Aruba, so they didn't really care about no athletic nothing.
So back to Cardinal Hayes. Wait a minute.
Hayes.
So okay, so you lived at some point you were in the Bronx then?
I was born in the Bronx.
Okay, born in the Bronx.
1801.
Okay, so you lived at some point you were in the Bronx then?
I was born in the Bronx.
Okay, okay, so you lived at some point you were in the Bronx then?
I was born in the Bronx.
Okay, okay, so you lived at some point you were in the Bronx then?
I was
okay, so you lived at some point you were in the Bronx then?
I was born in the Bronx.
Okay, born in the Bronx.
1801 Weeks Avenue. That's in the Bronx. That's right off the Grand Concourse.
Hectic.
You are a guardian angel and designer. You're from the Bronx, bro. You are not from Harlem. Why do you keep thinking that you are from Harlem, bro? You are not from Harlem. I did not grow up with you. I am from 140th and Lenox. I am from NFL. Up the block is 40 Wolves. Lou Simpson's on 142nd Cross Square. D. Ferg on number 8th Avenue. I don't see you around none of this. Not from none of that. man. Yo, this nigga play too much, man. Oh shit. What's happening? Oh man, this is crazy, man. But Josh, I got 10 years. We don't know where G to add. We don't know where G to add.
I just put me on some pink so I could see what this interview was talking about. I was like real big of you to mention my name on your platform.
Josh, I just wanted to be a rapper. Josh, I got 10 years. We don't know where G to add. We don't know where G to add.
I just put me on some pink so I could see what this interview was talking about. I was like real big of you to mention my name on your platform.
Josh, I just wanted to be a rapper. Josh, I got 10 years. We don't know where G.
Jimmy Jones, Jimmy Jones.
Yes, sir.
I want you to know one thing. Jimmy Jones.
Yeah.
What you have to say about it.
You gotta remind them who you are. Remind them who you are. Remind them you a star. Remind them. When niggas play with your name, then you remind them who you are. I'm just trying to tell my truth, but niggas is lying on my guard. I done put so much work and I could've died on the job. I really been in kitchens with chickens when they was frying up the hard. I've been in powwows where they scream Lottie. I done walked out my building and I seen bodies. I've been in court, the DA is looking like he seen Gotti. And all my niggas do their time, you know my team body. It's been 7 years since I seen Shotty. It's been 7 years since I saw Melly. But now we gotta fly straight cause he got 4 fellies. Nigga, I've been going to the tunnel since you saw Belly. I done been through the most. Niggas talking about we fake bloods, I had to spin for the coast. Shit, that was 20 years ago, I was just slim with a toast. Niggas talking about they outside, but they put everything on the post. No, shit, we not jacking that. It's not a place that we go there, we not packing that. You know we flip this whole shit like an acrobat. And everything that you owe, I'm coming back for that. Shit, so what more you wanna ask them? The niggas told me how to rap and now I'm platinum.
Jimmy Jones, Jimmy Jones.
Yes, sir.
I want you to know one thing. Jimmy Jones.
Yeah.
What you have to say about it.
You gotta remind them who you are. Remind them who you are. Remind them you a star. Remind them. When niggas play with your name, then you remind them who you are. I'm just trying to tell my truth, but niggas is lying on my guard. I done put so much work and I could have died on the job. I really been in kitchens with chickens when they was
You are a guardian angel in this.
I've been in powwows where they scream Lottie. I done walked out my building and I seen bodies. I've been in court, the DA is looking like he seen Gotti.
You are a guardian angel and designer from the Bronx.
It's been 7 years since I seen Shotty. It's been 7 years since I saw Melly. But now we gotta fly straight cause he got 4 fellies. Nigga, I've been going to the tunnel since you saw Belly. I done been through the most. Niggas talking about we fake bloods, I had to stand for the coast. Shit, that was 20 years ago, I was just slim with the toast. Niggas talking about they outside, but they put everything on the post. No, no. We not jacking that. It's not a place that we go there. We not packing that. You know we flip this whole shit like an acrobat. And everything that you owe, I'm coming back for that. Shit. So what more you wanna ask them? The niggas told me how to rap and now I'm platinum.
Jimmy Jones, Jimmy Jones.
Yes, sir.
I want you to know one thing.
That's good.
What you have to say about it.
You gotta remind them who you are. Remind them who you are. Remind them you a star. Remind them. When niggas play with your name, then you remind them who you are. I'm just trying to tell my truth. Niggas is lying on my God.
Yeah. I'm probably pretty sure you hear me now. Right? Yeah, you hear me now. Yeah, you hear me now because I put the thing out. I'll be forgetting, man. Whatever. It's all good. We're going to take it back. We're going to take it back. We're going to take it back. We're going to take it back because I know y'all ain't hear me a minute ago. Y'all could have said that in the chat. You're liking, subscribe to the channel. The HGM brand knows. Let's get it. Run that back, Jim. Yo, Jimmy, you ain't from Harlem, but we fucks with you. So run that back. Okay? Thanks.
Jimmy Jones, Jimmy Jones.
Yes, sir.
I want you to know one thing. Jimmy Jones.
Yeah.
What you have to say about it.
You gotta remind them who you are. Remind them who you are. Remind them you a star. Remind them. When niggas play with your name, then you remind them who you are. I'm just trying to tell my truth, but niggas is lying on my guard. I done put so much work and I could have died on the job. I really been in kitchens with chickens when they was frying up the hard. I've been in powwows where they scream Lottie. I done walked out my building and I seen bodies. I've been in court, the DA is looking like he seen Gotti. And all my niggas do their time, you know my team body. It's been 7 years since I seen Shotty. It's been 7 years since I saw Melly. But now we gotta fly straight cause he got 4 fellies. Nigga, I've been going to the tunnel since you saw Belly. I done been through the most. Niggas talking about we fake bloods, I had to spin for the coast. Shit, that was 20 years ago, I was just slim with the toast. Niggas talking about they outside, but they put everything on the post. No, shit. We not jacking that. It's not a place that we go there. We not packing that. You know we flip this whole shit like an acrobat. And everything that you owe, I'm coming back for that. Shit. So what more you wanna ask them? The niggas told me how to rap and now I'm platinum.
Jimmy Jones.
Oh shit! What's happening? Oh man, this is crazy, man. All right, how was your vacation, man? How was your vacation?
Mine was great. I saw snow for the first time.
Okay.
Yeah,
What's up?
I made a snowman. How was yours?
What you?
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's what they want. Well, Mace, I'm glad you're enjoying your popcorn. We got a lot of things to talk about. A lot of people had a lot of things to say. Could start football, or we could start there. Where do y'all want to start?
Yeah, listen, man. Listen, I'm gonna address a couple things because we've been on vacation. And a lot of niggas been talking since I was on vacation. We're gonna start with Jomo. We'll start with Jomo. And you're a guardian angel and designer, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about, my nigga? You are from the Bronx, bro. You are not from Harlem. Why do you keep thinking that you are from Harlem, bro? You are not from Harlem. I did not grow up with you, my nigga. I did not grow up with you. Contrary to what you believe, I did not grow up with you. You are from the Bronx. Did your grandmother live? Did your grandmother live in Harlem? Yes. Did you come see her? Yes. Did I see you time to time? Yes. I did not grow up with you. You talk about dick ride now. That's where this old shit, I would have left you alone. I would have left the old shit alone. But listen, dick ride, do you remember how we met, nigga? Pause. Not met, how you got cool with us? This is how this started. I want y'all to go Google Cameron 1995 freestyle.
Lieutenants and pellets with a 44 Johnny honey. And now I'm in Gotti money. Niggas wanna be cool, but couldn't piss in my potty for me. And that's not my nigga, the door, the bucket in order, bucket, that's the order, running for cops. Like a report, sweating niggas like buckets in the water. I got the jack running off. It's like looking for a squad. It's like fraud tonight. The body shit, my scar.
Don't make it a habit, G, or I'ma extinguish two in your cabinet. Cause where I'm from is like a ghost town. We packing toast clown, fuck around. Your bitch ass will get a blown crown. Doggy, you think the way you say is raw as bloodshed. I make your block hotter than that state that Barkley played.
Yeah, now go Google Mace, Cameron, Cardan, DJ Clue.
Niggas don't understand, son, the bullets in they calf and they can't run. Niggas all on top of you, beat you down with handguns, punch back slugs, but you never get the land one. Run with grimy niggas and die with shit your man done. You dream the world I'm living in. Wanna fuck the bitches I be swimming in. Cute, but don't confuse me as I'm feminine. Wilder than them cats that be rowdy to the Benjamin.
Google Children of the Corn 12-minute freestyle.
Nigga like the blast mags, put niggas in trash bags, so dash bags will get your ass tagged. Hey yo, the gruff been rough for years. I be bucking queers, then throw the ass down the fucking stairs. Step to this and you a doom victim. Hey yo, I'm iller than that shit that fuck up your immune system.
Google Bloodshed and Cameron, Children of the Corn freestyle.
Laughed up, I dare to ask to act up. You hear me? Yeah, I'd rather off that you near me. I'd rather have you fear me. That have you mother. Teary-eyed, flowers, candles, 40 bottles, very died. No, we lied. But the young kid had to show his pride. See, I run with Mr. Kids. You'll have a twisted wig playing R. Kelly when you know my ass Mr. Big.
Are you at any of these places? No, nigga. You was not there, man. You wasn't there, nigga. This is what happened, how Jomo got cool with us. Them freestyles that we just showed y'all, go Google them. Have fun with them when you get time. We were popping. It wasn't no internet. Mace, myself, Big L, even though Mace and Big L on the same page, Bloodshed, my man Herb McGruff, we were super duper popping in the street prior to the internet. Everybody knew we was about to get a record deal. Everybody knew this, nigga. It wasn't no secret. Basically, you heard our freestyles and you came up to me one day when I was chilling in front of the house, you said, and this word to my dead mother, yo, man, I heard the freestyles. Y'all killing shit. Yo, you know my grandmother died. If y'all want to come by and just hang out, y'all could. Y'all more than welcome. We like, all right, Jomo, thanks. It didn't really make sense at the time because we like, yo, my nigga, where's Jomo inviting us to his house for? Even though he cool nigga. But it didn't make sense to be going to Jomo house. More freestyles come out. Yo, I heard the new shit you did. I heard the new shit you did. Yo, you want to come through? Come through. Why? Why are we going to Jomo's house? Cool. One day, I'm leaving Mace's house on the west side, going back to the east side. I stop at Jomo's house. His grandmother died, God bless her dad. And he had a free crib. So yeah, I would bring some bitches over there to fuck sometime. A little crack maybe. I'd be at everybody's house though. I love my grandparents. My grandparents were strict. I stayed at Duke the God house. I stayed at Mace with Cuda. I stayed at her. I stayed a bunch of times. I never needed nowhere to stay. You act like niggas on your couch. You was a fan, nigga. You begged us. You are a fan, nigga. A fan. We didn't grow up with you. I am from 140th and Lenox. I am from NFL. Up the block was 40 Wolves. Lou Simpsons, I'm on 142nd Cross Square. D. Ferg on them at 8th Avenue. I don't see you around none of this. Shout out to my nigga, what's the nigga Final Four Billy and them you start? You're not from none of that. So you can sit around.
Yeah, he wasn't from none of that. He was around some of that, but he wasn't from none of that. Like Cameron just said, because if you don't believe me and you don't believe Cam, let's go ahead and get the word straight from the horse's mouth.
So, okay, so you lived at some point you went in the Bronx then.
I was born in the Bronx.
Okay, born in the Bronx.
1801, because Camden was nice, so I had to keep up. I was with the nicest dudes playing ball, but I always was a little bit to the street side of things. I didn't play.
Grandmother is West Indian. Which was she from?
My grandma's from Aruba.
Bronx then.
I was born in the Bronx.
Okay, Bronx then.
I was born in the Bronx.
Okay, Bronx then.
I was born in the Bronx.
Okay, born in the Bronx then.
I was born in the Bronx.
Okay, born in the Bronx.
From I can remember the age of 5, which is like 81.
That concourse, bro.
To the whole time. Like
you can see anything happen.
I remember when crack was sold in vanilla envelopes and things like that. Like the Concord, my block was the bridge. That was like what uptown is. If you know anything about Washington Heights in the late 90s and early 2000s, that's what Weeks Ave was back in the day. That was the bridge. That's where everybody went to buy their weight and stuff. There was some real big characters that came up out of there. So I was from I can remember the age of 5, which is like 81. But I mean, Mace lived on 116th Street, matter of fact, by 8th Avenue. At this point, I was in Rahman. This is high school days. So at this point, Cam and
what
Mace,
high school you go to?
I went to Cardinal Hayes, and Cam. I went to me and Zeke went to high school together. I knew Zeke since the age of 8.
Cardinal Hayes?
I went to Cardinal Hayes. Hayes from the year.
You play sports up there? Which I never knew, and I known you this long.
Yeah.
Okay.
My grandma's from Aruba, so they didn't really. From I can remember the age of 5, which is like 81.
That concourse, bro.
To the whole time. Like
you can see anything happen.
I remember when crack was sold in vanilla envelopes and things like that. Like the Concord, my block was the bridge. That was like what uptown is. If you know anything about Washington Heights in the late 90s and early 2000s, that's what Weeks Ave was back in the day. That was the bridge. That's
not in Harlem.
Everybody went to buy their weight and stuff. There was some real big characters that came up my apartment. And my apartment,
I respect that move. It's a good move. Not letting grandma know.
Of course. So my apartment, my apartment became like home base for the diplomats. Like that's great decisions in the midst of the jungle that I was living in. That's why I'm still here today.
So then now you said 89. You Cam, you meet. And you hang. So when is it? How does the crew progress? How does it get tighter? The relationship between you and Cam. How does it grow?
It grew after Cam and them was good at basketball. Everybody went to college for playing basketball. When they left as seniors, everybody was dead nice at doing music. They were always nice at rapping and shit like that. Mace was nice, Cam was nice, Bloodshed was nice. God bless Bloodshed was still alive. This is about the year 94. And everybody got kicked out of school that year, like 3 months after they'd been at school. Mace got kicked out of school. Cam got kicked out of school.
College?
Out of college, yeah, at that point. And when they got kicked out of college, well, this is 95, actually, the year that my grandmother had passed, God bless. So when they got kicked out of college, they all moved back home. Cam didn't want his grandmother to know he got kicked out of school, so naturally he moved into my apartment. And my apartment,
I respect that move. It's a good move. Not letting grandma know.
Of course. So my apartment, my apartment became like home base for the diplomats. Like that's where the
this is Harlem.
This is Harlem. This is in Taft Projects on 112 on Fifth Avenue, in the middle of a blood hood. And 93 gangsters, you heard, but that's.
And act like you've been around all this Harlem shit and everything. You ever see somebody from Harlem try to act like they from Harlem so bad that you got to keep saying, I'm from Harlem? Niggas from Harlem know who's from Harlem. You don't have to keep saying you from Harlem. So that's first and foremost. All this, niggas is on your account. You were fanned out and you begged niggas to come to your house after you heard all these mixtapes. That's how you got in, nigga. You was so cool. And we was like, Jomo's a nice guy. Mace like, I think I'll teach him how to rap. Mace actually taught you how to rap. Literally. He taught you how to rap. You say it. Matter of fact, bring up the clip.
Mace helped me learn how to rap. Mace taught me how to rap. Mace actually showed me, he was the first person to show me how to rap.
Mace actually sat me down and showed me the magic to rap.
We taught you how to rap, nigga. How you ran the whole organization. How you made Diplomat. Nigga, you ain't make none of this stuff. You was a fan. I put you down because you had a free crib and you was a nice guy. That's how you got down originally. Period. Now, to the next point. This all started because I asked 50 Cent a question. Cool. I thought it was cool to ask 50. The shit happened 20 years ago, however many years ago. I thought it was all good. I had no problem thinking, okay, he tricked niggas out their spot, came to the spot. I know 50 said it, and they went on he was funny. I thought it was funny when he said the shit. But I didn't think it'd be a big deal because you make up with every nigga that put hands on you. But I see the pattern now. If a nigga agree to disagree with you and don't want to take it that route because they got some genuine love for you, you keep going on and on and on. Every nigga that put hands on you or you get to altercation, you cool with them. I see you with C Gutter. Junior Mafia, cool. I see you taking pictures with True Life. It's cool. Man, DC, y'all having sit-downs to work out. Gunshots was let off with that. Y'all having sit-downs to work it out. You tried to chase French Montana out the game. That ain't work out. Y'all got cool. So cool that you go to his video shoot. Pardon me, not his video shoot, his movie. You're sitting in the crowd watching the premiere, and they dissing you in the movie. You in the movie getting dissing. You gotta eat it, just sitting in the crowd. Nah, nigga, they dissing you in the movie that you went to go see, bro. You ever wonder how you met Mano? Ask him how he met Mano. Mano gonna downplay because they cool now. He tried to press Mano one day because Mano first came out. He had a little record where he was saying, dissing the rappers. I don't know, he's dissing. He said nigga's name. So Jim Plus see Mano one day and was like, yo, what's up with all that saying my name? Man, said, who the fuck you talking to? Oh, you think I'm one of them niggas? You out your motherfucking mind? Now they the lobby boys. Every nigga that do something to put pressure on you, you sit there and work it out. But when niggas got a little genuine heart for you and all that, cool, that's the pattern. If they don't put hands on you, then you can keep going on and on and on. And I ain't promoting none of this. I think it's cool that you cool with everybody I name. You gonna be 50 next year, nigga. I'm happy that you cool. I'm not saying this to starve no feathers. I'm not saying that to backtrack on any beef or go anything like. I think it's really cool. But the niggas who do this, you cool with, and then the niggas who try to handle it sophisticatedly, you keep going on and on like niggas give a fuck about all that shit, bro. Niggas don't care about none of that shit, my nigga. Niggas don't care a little bit, my nigga. That's first and foremost. I'm gonna wrap it up with a couple things real quick.
This is Harlem. So when they got kicked out of school, Mace, my house was like the home base. Bloodshed was still here. He lived in 1199, but everybody always was at the crib. Cam lived there. It was like Mace lived there. So I believe in '96, Mace got the opportunity to go rap for Puffy down at, I think Jack the Rapper was in Atlanta. And I remember like it's yesterday. I remember Mace in my house shopping in my crib. Like I need a dope ass outfit to go down there. Gave him the outfit. Like, this is when niggas was coming up. I was just always fortunate to be able to have little side hustles and always knew how to get a couple dollars. And getting fresh was always my thing. So Mace does what he does. He goes down to Jack the Rap. He ended up getting the deal with Puff. They said he's standing on the table. Did some immaculate shit or whatever. Cool. He came back to Harlem, hype, pumping. Him and Cam is best friends at this time. That's when him and Cam used to go back and forth on the records and the crew and all that type of shit.
With Mace getting signed before Cam and them being best friends, did that affect their relationship at all?
Not at the beginning. In the beginning, it was still all love. When he came back, he told us the news and the project and all that. And he started to get his deal. And when he signed with Puffy and Bad Boy, and then he started to become friends with Biggie and all that type of shit. And then the whole revolution started. And at that time, Cam started to make a name for himself. That's when he was rapping with Clue or with Jadakiss and all of them, and doing pretty good with the freestyles. When Clue used to come out with all the tapes and stuff like that. And then it was like, then we started up, this is like 95, 96s and stuff like that. We doing like independent shows in the middle of Harlem. The Lox is performing, Cam is performing. He's starting to get his name up. Then Mace get the deal. Lox had got the deal with Bad Boy around that same time. So now the Bad Boy family is sizzling. Mace, and when he comes back, long story short, he ends up introducing the Cam to Biggie, called Biggie, had Cam and Biggie house with him, and Cam started rapping for Biggie, and Cam came back hype like Big said he gonna sign me. It's on now. And this is all 95 because this was a big year. And then Bloodshed had died that year. Cam's cousin. Now above everybody that was around us, Bloodshed was Cam's best friend, cousin, like Ace in the Hole. Like that was his Ace Boon Coon. So when Bloodshed had died, it kind of put a real wreck on his life. Like he really took it hard at that time because he had just got the deal and then Bloodshed had died. No, he didn't get the deal. Bloodshed had died. Then Biggie had died, and then he just felt like he was lost because.
Remember there was a hold up with Entertainment.
Not even with Entertainment. We didn't meet on at that time.
Okay.
You dig? Blood had died in the car crash. Then Biggie had ended up dying in L.A. And then he was supposed to do the deal with Biggie and them. So now it was like we was back to ground zero because we didn't know what was going on with that, and the whole industry was mourning and all that. And I remember Cam Arms had the liquor store that he had took control of and stuff like that, and we used to be at the liquor store working or whatever. And I remember one day they were shooting I Love Big Papa video after Biggie had passed and Bloodshed had passed, and we shut the liquor store down and we go there in town at Mount Morris Park. Over there they were shooting a video on 123rd, and me and Cam was just walking around the corner because it's Harlem. We like, they niggas locks, you know how we young and now, we pulling up. We go there, and as we walking up, I see I'm like, yo, that's the dude in the Source magazine, like that's Unpartment, that's the dude on DS. And I'm like, yo, we gotta, I mean, I know it's a bad time, but yo, if
that's right, Undias was first.
Yeah, so I'm like, yo, if Big said he gonna sign you, that's his partner, we gonna see. And sure enough, we went up to him. I'm like, yo, this is Cam. I don't know Adam. Big, you know, before that, Big he was like, yeah, man, Big told us about you. He said, on Monday we want you to come to the office so we could sign you to this label. It was that simple. Then on Monday, that next Cam got his lawyer, did a crazy ass deal. When Entertainment, when had got that $64 million from Sony, and Cam had signed for a shitload of money. I remember going to buy the big 600 Benz. We went out to Queens and to the joint.
Cam's Benz game, bro.
You know what I mean? And,
Freeze frame. That was pretty entertaining. I actually got lost in the conversation. And I got to get out a round of applause. God damn. You did it there, Jim Jones. Oh, Jimsy boy. But tell me one more thing, man. Because Cam brought this up in his conversation as well. Where's Jaja?
We don't know where Gina at.
I just put me on some pink so I can see what this interview's talking about. I was like real big of you to mention my name on your platform.
Jaja just wanted to be a rapper. Jaja had 10 years. We don't know where Gina at. We don't know where Gina at.
Damn, where's Jeter? It's Jaja right there. Yeah. Oh, all righty then. Where we got it going? Check it out. Let's see something for a minute, man. Hold on. Take it here. Drop that beat for me, kid. Yeah. Yeah. There was a man, he had it all, 3 kids and a wife. He's living trife, words cut him like a knife, mommy sacrifice. My daddy said this is how it's gonna be, but then I opened up my eyes to reality. That shit is crazy. Let's switch it up for a minute. We get back. Got some sad news. But since you know that the HG brand
everything on, it's not just us.
You need to know this.
It's everybody, and it's so awful.
Kevin and Anne Marie Pasmino renovated their modest Altadena home with their own hands, working nights and weekends.
Every inch was a part of us.
To turn it into a sanctuary for their 2 children, 10-year-old Lucille and 4-year-old Joaquin.
We were dreaming big, and we were living within our means in a very, very tight fashion.
The Eaton fire consumed that dream and all the savings the Pasminos had put into it.
We've only been given 3 months pause on our mortgage. The interest will still accrue.
That was a TV.
And now they have to pay rent on top of their mortgage. Rent covered by insurance if they can find a place to take them.
After we're done with this, we're going to go and look to try and find some places. But it's hard because we have our dog and our cat, and so many places won't take pets. And we have to stay close because of our kids' school.
And these rentals literally cost twice as more than my mortgage. What?
And the Pasminos are finding what the insurance will pay is not enough to get their foot in the door, as thousands compete for temporary housing.
The advance for the insurance is not even nearly enough for what we are required to have as proof to try and apply for a place.
It's the plight thousands of fire victims are now facing. The fires didn't just take their homes, it took their financial stability.
We've lost this house, and we don't think that we'll ever be able to be in a house again.
While the Pasminos know their home is no longer standing, many are still unable to see the status of their property. Insurance experts say that shouldn't stop people from filing a claim anyway.
My cousin Kristen Golden's surprise 50th birthday party just 2 days before Christmas. My aunt, Ann Waite, hosted it at her house on Bollinger in the Palisades, where she's lived since the 1970s.
This is the view coming in off Bollinger.
How would it be possible that in just a couple of weeks, my aunt's neighborhood would look like this?
Look at this. Everything is gone.
Complete and utter destruction and devastation. Every house around my aunt's is gone.
Am I bugging the fuck out? Some of this grass just ain't burnt. Like, this just, no, my man, like, this just don't look real, man. It's crazy. This shit don't look real. First of all,
only a few houses in the entire area
those
remain intact. On the day the fire started, my aunt wasn't too worried. She snapped a few photos of the smoke from the backyard. But then the evacuation orders came. She complied, leaving with almost nothing. When I arrived at work, I was sent to the Palisades.
There's no visibility.
As day turned to night, the terrifying inferno raged, and it exploded. The Palisades was burning.
There is so much burning right now.
It was like nothing I had ever experienced as a SoCal native or as a reporter covering fires here for more than a decade. The next day, my aunt and my cousins, Kristen and Brian, were told their childhood home was gone, burned to the ground. But then came news the house might still be standing. I raced over to see what was left. By some miracle, it basically was untouched. The moment was overwhelming.
Oh my God, the house is okay.
Yeah, but now you're gonna be living out there by yourself. Like, what the you want? What, they gonna stay out there by themselves? Everything around you is gone, my man. The house is basically worthless at this point, my man. Your whole neighborhood is gone. He happy because his house is
house. Everything's fine.
Nothing to work.
The euphoria of seeing my aunt's house still standing turned to sheer panic because the house next door, just feet from my aunt's, was on fire. The hero firefighters on scene from LA and San Francisco were battling the flames with everything they had. Still, I figured I only had a few minutes to grab some photos and valuables. And then another stroke of luck. Two of my coworkers, Rena and Assad, happened to be driving by in the news van and saw me. They jumped into action, helping me grab whatever valuables we could.
I just ran into my colleague Rena.
LAPD officers even swooped in like
they know. They know the people coming to burn.
We
This is
loaded
gone.
up my car. Firefighters stayed. They were relentless. They would get the upper hand. My aunt's house was safe, at least for now. Our family is so lucky, but it's hard to feel joy when you look around and realize how many other people lost everything. In that same hour, my parents asked me if I could check another home, the house of their lifelong friends who also live in the Palisades. Their house was gone, and I had to tell them. So much lost, so much heartbreak, but I know the story isn't over. People are resilient. We can rebuild, and we will. And one day we'll all get to go back to the Palisades and celebrate, but only after we help those who lost it all. Tom Waite, KCAL News.
Well, a devastating loss for a woman who should be enjoying her senior years. The home she's lived in for decades, gone after the Eaton fire.
KCAL News reporter Elise Martinez shows us her resolve.
Gone after the fires, man. Wow, that's terrible, man. I can't believe it. Like I said, man, I saw this clip, man. I was a little perturbed at this, man. Like, look at this, check it out. That look like boom, 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 boom. Look like fire coming out of the sky, right? That's exactly what it looked like. I think that might be what it is. Put that on loop. See that again. Look at that. Now what we got? And look at their faces, man. They look like they guilty. They look like they know what that is. Like, oh shit. I think they caught it, man. They caught us, man. They see what we was doing here, man. Yeah. Right before your eyes, eh? That's crazy. And this guy here got some type of controller, like he the one doing it. Look. What's this? What is this? That's crazy. Oh, anyway. Let's come on over that. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, that's ill right there. I mean, I could look at that all day just trying to figure out what it is, man. I mean, you get the pot face. They get the pot face because they look. This show is being sponsored by the AlexJonesStore.com. And we got that CMOS, so just hit the link. Or get the pot of oatmeal face.
$11 straight years of 1,000 yards. You ever do that, Mike?
Yeah.
You ever?
Yeah, what?
I'm asking.
Hell no.
Oh.
Hell no. Hey, give him his props, man. Only him and that dude I call Jesus in cleats has ever done that. And that's Jerry Wright.
Hills and was being detained by residents. Officers from LAPD's Topanga area responded and took that suspect into custody.
Cat Williams has stepped into the spotlight once again, and this time he's alleging that Diddy's criminal case might have some ties to the ongoing California fires. And we know it sounds wild, but the receipts floating around are actually disturbing. Over the last few weeks, California has been hit with massive wildfires, entire neighborhoods wiped out, over 20 lives lost, tens of thousands of people displaced, countless wild animals and pets injured or destroyed, and billions in damages. And while investigators still haven't officially revealed what or who sparked the wildfires, the internet's already buzzing with different theories. And the one gaining the most traction alleges that the Hollywood elites are using these fires to destroy evidence, supposedly tying them to the Diddy and Jay-Z lawsuits. Turns out that several Hollywood estates burned down right when big-name celebs were in the middle of lawsuits, scandals, or financial drama. Now, remember the Malibu fire of 2018? Or the 2023 Maui wildfires? Well, in both of these cases, some homes burned to the ground, while others, right next door, stayed untouched. It was all super sketchy. And now, Cat is hinting that something similar might be happening in LA. And it's not just Kat who co-signed this theory. Lee Carter, the young woman who claims she was a victim of Hollywood elites, told her followers months ago to watch out for the fires because these powerful figures will stop at nothing to cover up their crimes. And even some celebrities like Chris Brown are saying something's not adding up about these fires. So could these fires be a way to destroy incriminating evidence tying some high-profile Hollywood figures to the Diddy scandal? What exactly did Kat say about all this? Let's break it down.
The worldwide government is way smarter than we give them credit for because they have us believing they don't do nothing. But the truth is, like there's no such thing as the government is in bed with the internet. No, the internet is a government installation.
The wildfires ripping through Los Angeles have been absolutely devastating, taking at least 24 lives and destroying over 12,000 properties in just a week. It's heartbreaking. But here's where it gets wild. The internet has been swept by a wave of theories about the cause of these fires. And while some of these theories are unhinged, others will make you do a double take. So a lot of people are saying that the Hollywood and political elites deliberately set these fires to cover up incriminating evidence ahead of the Diddy trial, which starts in May. Even former public official Catherine Austin Fitts turned up the heat on this theory, and she questioned why so many celebs tied to Diddy managed to keep their homes safe while houses next door burned to the ground. Fitts, who worked as the U.S. Assistant Secretary of Housing and Urban Development for Housing during the presidency of George H.W. Bush, talked about this theory on a recent episode of her podcast, and she said she noticed a pattern when looking at whose houses got destroyed and who managed to protect their properties.
What I want to see, what I usually look at in situations like this is I look at the patterns of who got wiped out and how. And, one of the first questions, I'll be honest, that I'm going to look at when I look at some of the communities involved is how many of the homeowners were on the P. Diddy list.
So this Diddy list that Fitz brought up has been a hot topic online ever since Homeland Security raided Diddy's mansions in LA and Miami back in March 2024. And while it's never been confirmed, it's been alleged that this list ties big-name celebs like Jay-Z, Beyonce, J-Lo, Ellen DeGeneres, Oprah, Ashton Kutcher, Leonardo DiCaprio, and even some political figures to depraved behavior at Diddy's freak-off parties.
Greg. Oprah. J-Lo. A-Rod. Will Smith. Alicia Keys. That's pretty hit. Black King God, dude. Justin Bieber. Kevin Hart. Mark Wahlberg. Snoop. DJ Khaled. Swiss Beats. Kelly Rowland. Chris Brown. Maluma. Sheree. Sierra. Janelle Monáe. Yeah, that's my sis right there. Lizzo. Megan Thee Stallion. J Balvin. Naomi Campbell. That's your auntie. Usher. Demi Lovato.
He said, that's your auntie.
Shaq and his whole family. Tracy Ellis Ross.
Shaq and his whole family.
Lil Uzi Vert. Sway Lee. Rick Ross. Julian Huff. Diplo. E-Nice. Rhea. Burna Boy. The show Sir Singer. Nicole Scherzinger. Nicole from the Pussycat Dolls. Say Nicole. From the Pussycat Dolls. That's right. Paris Coleman. Cara Delevingne. Winnie Harlow. Chris Montana. And a bunch of big surprises that I can't tell you. Because they're so big, sometimes they get busy and they forget that they committed to answering the phone and it's Easter.
But Catherine Austin Fitts went even further and implied that these wildfires could have been set on purpose to cover up some seriously horrific offenses against.
And she ain't the only one thinking like these along those lines there. I'm thinking they got the bodies buried in the backyard. And now that P. Diddy's locked up a lot there. He was planning on snitching on these people. You see, he just read off a whole list of names like, yo, my man, like if y'all don't come get me up out of this, man, it's gonna be hell to pay. Do you feel me? Y'all forgot that y'all were committed to answer the phone. It's what the man said. Shit. They burned that place to the ground. I mean, ashes got ashes. God damn it. Sheesh.
Against the most vulnerable. Fitz claims she's seen extreme measures taken before to bury ugly truths, and she brought up the infamous Franklin cover-up of 1988, when multiple prominent Nebraska politicians and business figures were accused of involvement in a PDF file ring.
Story to tell that I'd like to tell. I have a wonderful subscriber, has been a subscriber for many years, Polly, and for the first time in his life, he read the Franklin cover-up last week. And I spoke to him last weekend, and he said, I keep hearing you, he said, you get frustrated because people don't understand the importance of financial transaction freedom to their lives. And I hear you keep telling people who say, well, I don't have many assets, and if they take my assets, I don't care. And I hear you telling people, wait a minute, they can take your children. They can mandate health treatments to your children, and they can literally take your treatment. And he said, you need to understand that even though I've been a subscriber for 10 years, I didn't understand what you were saying. And he said, I don't think most people understand what you're saying. But I read the Franklin cover-up, which is one of the best, highly documented cases of a pedophilia ring in America. And he said, now I understand what you mean. Now I understand what you mean when you say they'll take your children, and what that really means, and why financial transaction freedom is so very important to me and to you, because we cannot allow that to happen. So he said,
cannot allow that to happen. Right. On a lighter note, I started my show today. Hold on. I started my show today with the question. Was Jim Jones from Harlem? I got that answer from the horse's mouth. Jim told me himself that he was born and raised up in the Bronx. Let's give it up for him. He told the truth. Cam, mission accomplished. We already know. He's from the Bronx. He's from the Bronx, Cam. Right. He's from the Bronx. We ain't gotta worry about that no more. We ain't gotta worry about that no more, Cam. He's from the Bronx, you heard? His theory of being from Harlem and growing up there with y'all and all that is dead. He can't even mention that again. After this, it's over. He's from the Bronx. With that being said, there was another rumor dispersed that Jim Jones, put Harlem on the map.
What?
Yeah, that's what I said.
What?
Because it wasn't true.
What?
He told an absolute lie.
What?
Yeah, he did that. As I said earlier, I believe that there was only one rapper that I can recall from back then that I would say put rap on the map. I mean Harlem on the map. And that's my brother and my old friend, Big L. You understand that? You see that right there, Jimmy boy? That's who put Harlem on the map. Okay. Lamont Big L Coleman. Facts. It's all starting to come back to me now. Big L, rest in peace, my brother. Love and miss you, man. Let's see.
Here's your boy John Ryder. Street flowers for my man Big L. We in Harlem with it. Street Bible. You know, there's a little something about Big L. I ain't know him. Ran into him like once. You know, he was a special person. You know, I was out here tonight. He got killed. I was walking past. My man Rich told me niggas hit him because they couldn't get to his brother. You know, I wasn't really a fan. And the reason being was because Big L fashioned themselves after Lord Finesse. I was kind of a fan of Lord Finesse. But although I wasn't a fan at the time, when I ran into him, he was turning the block. Here's your...
Check it out. Check it, yo. Check it. Then while we hold gats, you hold knives. When you sold apes, we sold pies. When you roll bikes, we drove fives. There's no comparison, son. Just embarrassing. I'm running with some of the baddest men in the whole New York. We hold the fort while you clap clats is holding. Player hating, pushing stolen whips. We at the dice game rolling trips. Out of town throwing bricks, taking over. Cooking up coke with baking soda. I buy hot jewels and ice it down. While you go to the jewelry store with short dough, trying to bring the prices down. You better spread with them $30 kicks on or get whipped on. Knocked out cold and pissed on. Check it out. Check it, yo. Check it.
It's no longer safe. It's no longer safe. It's no longer safe.
Oh no. Oh no.
Michael!
Move, Michael, move, Michael. Michael, move. Move, Michael. Move. Don't get involved. Don't get involved. The fuck? Don't get involved.
Did you see that? He hit his car with a brick or whatever this was, a cooler or something. He was scared when he did it. You see that? Look, he was scared. Ain't nobody.
Oh no.
Look.
Oh no.
Michael!
Move, Michael, move, Michael. Michael, move. Move, Michael. Move.
You were like, yeah.
Don't get involved.
I threw a rocket.
Don't get involved.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. Shit is crazy, Big Al. They say they got that Big Al because they couldn't get to his brother and all this other craziness. Yeah, we remember all the stories, man. It was crazy back then. It's hard to talk about for me, man. I know people come out the woodwork with the stories, man. But I beg to differ if anybody was as blessed as me back then, you know? That's why I'm still blessed to this day. Like, you know, good life. Had a good life. I ain't no front. But with that being said, I'm gonna let my man drop that joint again.
Check it out. Check it.
Yeah.
Yo.
Check it out.
Check it. Then while we hold gaps, you hold knives. When you sold apes, we sold pies. When you roll bikes, we drove fives. There's no comparison, son. Just embarrassing. I'm running with some of the baddest men in the whole New York. We hold the fort while you crab clats is holding. Player hating, pushing stolen whips. We at the dice game holding trips. Out of town throwing bricks, taking over. Cooking up coke with baking soda. I buy hot jewels and ice it down. While you go to the jewelry store with short dough trying to bring the prices down. You better spray with them $30 kicks on or get whipped on. Knocked out cold and pissed on. Check it.
Facts. It's my man Big L, man. Love you, miss you, man. Inspired me to do this freestyle tonight. We gonna get it popping, cause Harlem is definitely in the building. And it's your boy, the HGM brand. And I'd like to let you know that the HGM brand knows that you know. Oh no, baby, it's on though. Shall I pop for shorty? Hit me with a longbow. You need to tell me what you want to do. Ride like chariot, take you where you want to go. Okay, show me what you gonna do. Pop that shorty, look good in your fondue. Oh, yes, all around the world. That's right, me and you, girl, get it. See, I'm back in my city, looking all good, feeling all pretty, yes. Fresh gear, fresh cut, strutting my motherfucking stuff. And whoa, that's right, we up in the club. Shorty giving it up, whoa. And she said, just throw it in the air. Drop low, give them what they pay for. Me, y'all more. First thing I saw when I came through the door. Make a nigga wanna go raw, especially when I come through, push to the core. Now see, that's by law. Feminine sure, but to get you in the door, get you in the floor, get you in the bed, get you in the motherfucking head. Come on. See, I'm back in my city, looking all good, feeling all pretty, yes. Fresh gear, fresh cut, strutting my motherfucking stuff. And what? That's right, we up in the club, shorty giving it up. What? And she said, just throw it in the air, drop low, give them what they pay for. Had a blast, coming in. Shorty real pretty at, she was spinning that, and I was whoop, and this Billy gon' bust though. Shorty really had a lot of gusto. Can't really long, can't touch you if I catch you out back. Shorty dust you. Oh, it's the Brando. It's the Brando. Yeah. Hey. Facts of life. There's a lot going on nowadays, man. You know what I'm saying? Got wildfires going on. We getting ready to get a new president in the building. You know, there's a lot going on, man. But in the meantime and in between time, Jimmy, we got on you today. But we gonna give you a couple of more plays, all right? Just cuz. Let's get it. I don't know. Yeah, I know. It's just... Huh? You can hear me? Yeah. I can't hear me. What's going on, man? Something happened here. Yeah, but you can't hear the clips. Yeah, something just went pause or blank or something. Fuck. Huh? We here. Technical difficulties once again, man. I don't understand why this joint. All right, there you go.
Seen bodies. I've been in court. The DA is looking like he's seen
Yeah, we got
my niggas do their time. You know my team body. It's been 7 years since I seen Shotty. It's been 7 years since I saw Melly. But now we gotta fly straight cause he got 4 fellies. Nigga, I've been going to the tunnel since you saw Belly. I done been through the most. Niggas talking about we fake bloods. I had to spin for the coast. Shit, that was 20 years ago. I was just slim with the toast. Niggas talking about they outside, but they put everything on the post. No, shit. We not jacking that. Got a place that we go that. We not packing that. You know we flip this whole shit like an acrobat. And everything that you owe, I'm coming back for that. Shit. So what more you wanna ask them? The niggas told me how to rap and I want platinum. They
Jimmy Jones. Jimmy Jones.
Yes, sir.
I want
Going line ball for ball with you, Jimmy Jones. Let's get it. It's the brand, though. Pop off. Y'all already know. It's my boy Eminem right there. He likes to get it popping as well. Shit is. Running them up, go just giving it up. We in the back of the truck. You don't be giving a fuck cause I'm Harlem, baby. If you ain't getting money, it's cause you motherfucking lazy. What are you facing? This is NYC, baby. I hold the key to New York City. When you get the rest of down, when we come up in your town, straight be shutting you down. I had this one clown. He couldn't move the weight, but he kept telling me wait because he ate the cake. You see your first mistake when you cross the line. When you cross the line is when you mess with mine. You see, I'm not the guy that's gonna flash the gun. Give you time to talk and no time to run. Cause when you get dumb, we get dumber. Gunshots get heard from New York to the tundra. People tell me use a Harlem type rat. What I reply to that is I am Harlem. I am Harlem. I put your money where your mouth at, but the truth be told, you can't control your little shorty. She stay swinging the pole. Your man won't hit you with nothing more than a pack of things that got something to do with the fact the tall man smack must artillery. Only one gun doogie, you gotta be kidding me. Heartbeat sounding like you're beating the drum. There's a party in your girl mouth. We all gonna come. We all want some. We all got involved. When we heard she beat it up like she be eating corner the drum. Blow the dice, mommy. Egg back and seal it with trips. Take this money, put some gas in the whips. Me and my take trips. You and yours stay local. If I was you, Duke, I wouldn't be so vocal. Looking all postal. You boo got banned. Need a little flavor cause your stuff that bland. People tell me use a Harlem type cat. When I reply to that is I am Harlem. I am Harlem. HGM brand is Harlem. I've been Harlem. And every time I hear somebody claim or represent or to run Harlem, I get upset. Jimmy, you're not from Harlem. You're from the Bronx. I am Harlem. I am Harlem. But like I told you, Jimmy, I like the track, so I'm gonna play you back. Let's get it.
I want you to know one thing. Jimmy Jones. Yeah. What you have to say about it.
You gotta remind them who you are. Remind them who you are. Remind them you a star. Remind them. When niggas play with your name, then you remind them who you are. I'm just trying to tell my truth, but niggas is lying on my guard. I done put so much work and I could have died on the job. I really been in kitchens with chickens when they was frying up the hard. I've been in powwows where they scream Lottie. I done walked out my building and I seen bodies. I've been in court, the DA is looking like he seen Gotti. And all my niggas do their time, you know my team body. It's been 7 years since I seen Shotty. It's been 7 years since I saw Melly. But now we gotta fly straight cause he got 4 fellies. Nigga, I've been going to the tunnel since you saw Belly. I done been through the most. Niggas talking about we fake bloods, I had to spin for the coast. Shit, that was 20 years ago, I was just slim with a toast. Niggas talking about they outside, but they put everything on the post. No, no, shit, we not jacking that. It's not a place that we go that, we not packing that. You know we flip this whole shit like an acrobat. And everything that you owe, I'm coming back for that. Shit, so what more you wanna ask them? The niggas told me how to rap and now I'm platinum.
Okay. That was another question I had asked yesterday. Did this guy go platinum on his own, or was that a Dipset situation? We need to know. We need to know. We need to know. All right. It's been a long night. Let me just remind y'all of this before we go.
This is it for us, as the California fire will burn the entire land mass, causing California to no longer exist, and the government is now reported to stop at nothing to burn us all alive. People were terrified after Allie Carter, lead victim in the Diddy case, said the LA fires are not from Earth, as videos show alleged lasers coming out of the fires, and specifically burning exactly where Diddy and his other celebrity friends' homes are, leaving not even rocks behind. But it gets stranger, as even the new president is coming out to say the California governor had shut off the fresh water supply to California right before the fire, leaving the firefighters fighting this with dry fire hydrants and helicopters, with even the mayor leaving California altogether, but had cut $17.6 million of funding from the fire department right before, and even the insurance companies that covered fires for decades cutting off fire insurance just months before this. With haunting videos of the California fire spreading so rapidly, CNN reports this cannot be a normal fire, as it is not only 0% contained after days, but it's destroying a distance of 5 football fields.
And so with that being said, now that you know that the HGM brand knows, come in for a minute, because I got to tell you something.
Sun rooftop, digging in the scene with the gangster leaning on. Sun rooftop, digging in the scene with the gangster leaning on. And we ain't coming down, see on my face that smile,